Hi, I'm Kitty. I am coming to you guys today after I don't know what my last video was. I have failed. Anyway, I am making it better. I am making a pledge to myself starting July 1st. Starting tonight, because this will probably post tonight if everything goes well. I am going to be posting on YouTube every single day. I am going to be posting on Instagram probably every other day. Twitter, Twitter is Twitter. I don't really use Twitter that much. It's synced to my Instagram. So if I post on Instagram, it posts to Twitter. I am pledging to be more connected with my customers and my family and my friends and my team and all of that. And with that, I wanted to do some reflecting and I wanted to use this as my, I guess, vlogging diary. I don't really know the terms. I have this book that has a bunch of questions in it, and I'm going to answer them. It's that simple. And in between that, I will be doing different tutorials on different products I sell. I'll be doing reviews on books, and I'll be doing some art things. And hopefully within that time, I'll be able to improve my lighting and my camera and my tripod and all of that, so my videos get better and better and better. I do also have a gaming channel that I will reference from time to time. It is brand spanking new, so there's barely anything on it. It is called, I think, Sunset Artist Gamer, but I'll have to look. And I'll reference that when I do a gaming thing. I'm hoping to do the gaming stuff 3 times a week, and I have 3 different series in mind that I'm going to start with. But in the meantime, let's get down to the nitty gritty and see if I can answer this question in a concise format. So the book I got is called 3,000 Questions About Me. It is, I don't think it has an author, but the publisher is Piccadilly. And it says you can follow them on social media, Piccadilly Inc. So it's PIC. I'll put it in the description below. That's how you do that, right? Description below. I'll put it in there along with my website and all of that jazz. So the very first question in this book, I'm going to start with question 1 today. I'm probably going to flip through the book as time goes on, and there'll be some days I answer more than one because, well, there's 3,000 questions. So, I mean, I could try to answer just one a day. Let me know what you think about that. So, question 1 is, what is your idea of perfect happiness? Whew. That is a big question. Perfect happiness. As I sit here staring at my soaking dishes. Perfect happiness. I'm not entirely sure there's such thing as perfect happiness. I think happiness is a mindset. I really do. And for some people, it is harder to achieve that mindset. I know I deal with moderate depression and anxiety and PTSD and a few other things, and I am fairly open about that. So happiness is an interesting take for me. For me, happiness goes hand in hand with contentment. And so let me see. Things that cause discontent would have to go away in order to have perfect happiness. So I would say my idea of perfect happiness would be, it's not really things that are concrete. My idea of perfect happiness is a supportive family, being financially stable, not like having access to education at higher levels without insane payments that make no sense when you don't have a career afterwards. How do I put this? So my idea of perfect happiness. I'm going to say my idea of perfect happiness would be access to medical care at the levels needed, access to educational resources all the way up to, collegiate level, I think once you hit PhD, there should be fees there because obviously equipment and things like that. Or I'm a big believer in apprenticeships and things like that. I think most personally, I believe colleges should offer the option to become an apprentice to a teacher or to an instructor in order to further your education and lower your tuition. But that's my personal belief. And what else? So access to medical, access to education, financial stability, which is basically I follow kind of follow Dave Ramsey, but I'm not by any means strict about it. I am down to I think seven debts. Two of them being student loans. So, it, hmm, perfect happiness is a hard one. What is your idea of perfect happiness? Tell me, because that's a tough one. I'm gonna say perfect happiness for me would be my entire family, from my immediate family to my extended family to my foster family to my best friend's family, having good health, not having to worry about anything except, maybe getting super, super old and, letting nature take its course rather than having to battle cancer and epilepsy and diabetes and all these other things that are, for lack of a better word, harsh on my family members and scary because you feel helpless. And then on top of that, there's limits to how much medical care you can access and limits to how much you can educate yourself on the things that they're having issues with because it's limited to a certain group of people. Or it's written in a way where the layman wouldn't understand it. So I would say perfect happiness to me would be good health for my entire family. I could say peace on earth, but that's kind of too cliche. Yeah. Um, I'm going to say good health for my family, access to education, and financial stability would be perfect happiness for me. Because with good health for my family, I wouldn't be so worried all the time. I personally wouldn't feel the need, like, how do I put this? There are many people in my family on all sides who are suffering, who have illnesses, who have MS or fibromyalgia or diabetes or seizures or tumors or cancer or all of these things. And I mean, I know life's not perfect and I can't just eliminate all of these things, but it would be nice if we had the ability to access the types of medical care they would need or have the research they would need on hand. And with the educational levels, if we could access higher education for everybody, we'd have more minds on these issues. We'd have more people going back and forth, solving different things, and more things that wouldn't be as scary because we would understand them more. And financial stability, of course, is kind of self explanatory. I don't want to be rich. I have no interest in being that person with millions of dollars. I don't care. I am perfectly content with a gel pen and a notebook. I don't need, I don't need Gucci. I don't need, like, I like Kate Spade, but I don't need the things. I am more content with a book or a sketchbook or, uh, I mean, I love traveling, so I'd be more content with having the ability to travel without having to stretch our budgets for meals and things like that. So, in summary, my concept of perfect happiness for myself would be to have, people healthy and happy and financial stability so that we could travel more as a family and, excuse me, do different things for the rest of our family who doesn't live local, and even for the ones who do live local, where we could help them out a bit. And having access to education so that things um, that aren't solved right now or that are a bit of a mystery to most people would be accessible and able to be discussed on the layman's level to where, the most basic person graduating high school would understand it instead of needing to have, 10 years of school to learn basic trigonometry. Not that I understand basic trigonometry. But anyway, I'm gonna let you all go with that. I know that was a lot. We're past the 10-minute mark. Again, I'm Kitty. Tomorrow I will answer a different question. I haven't decided yet if I'm going to go with question 2 or if I'm going to flip through the book. And that's all I really got in today and the rest of life. Every day, remember to take 5 minutes for yourself. You are extraordinary. If nobody's told you, you are extraordinary. And make sure you pause to pamper. Take 5 minutes for you and pause to pamper your paws. That tagline might change because, anyway. So take 5 minutes, go for a walk, read a book, take a bath, and I will see you all tomorrow. Bye.